Greetings, my beautiful, beautiful, lovely star beings of the universe. How are we doing on today, on this Monday, June 26th? What the fuck is it? So today, the 26th of June, marks the third year of my rites of passage, which is basically the death, which, whatever, change of worlds, or whatever you want to call it. So let's just, I just want to try to fit everything in here best I can. So just try to bear with me and remember, this is just, this is all got to do with the self, mastering the self, the inner being, right, of who we are. All right, so June 26th, 2014. All right. The sixth month. Well, the sixth month, number 6. Right now is 2 and 4, which is I'm 42, which would be 6. So, and number 6 would also be for one of my core numbers as well. Actually, there's 5 core. There's 5 core numbers. There's 4 core numbers, or there's fucking whatever. They got all these different core numbers. I resonate with 5, the 5 core numbers, because 5 is my life path number, and it's also a personality number. So therefore, I went with the 5. Do what you feel. Don't listen to that nonsense. You're doing it wrong. Oh, this. Oh my God. So I was gonna put this on the vlog channel, but this is just a little something to see the big picture on your own being, right? Your own existence. What the fuck you're doing? What choices you make, and how you got here, and how I got here. Why ain't I dead? Something collectively pushed me to this point. Okay, something collectively is calling upon us who are doing these raising the consciousness videos, or what, all these, these just out there, right? Because it exists. So I started to look at the numbers, okay? So today is the third year from 2014, all right? Third year from the rites of passage anniversary. June number 6 plus 26. So we got 6 and 2 is 8, and 2 is 14, right? 14, 1 and 4 is 5. My life path number and my personality. This happened on a Wednesday. Wednesday equals 1. Today is Monday. So Monday equals 9. My day of birth. And 9 for the day of birth. And also 9 is the 9th year of my completion year, when everything was rushed. So anyway, 2014. So Wednesday is on the 1st, and it was 3 years from then, right? 4 plus 3 is 7. Here we go with the 7 number again. 7 would be 7. I was born in the 70s, the 7th year, or the 70s. I was born in the 70s. I was born in the 5th year of the 70s. So there's that 5 and that 7. 7 and 5 is 12. There's the 12 again. 1 and 2 is 3 for the 3 years. 4 plus 3 is 7. There's the 7 again with the 7. So the following year, 2015, would have been what did I put here? Oh, so if I was in the 8th year, the 2014, I was in my 8th personal year, okay? So the day I died was a whole life-changing thing for me. I woke up in a psych ward and all this crazy shit, right? So basically I jumped ship. I elevated it so high that nobody was looking at it from how I was looking at it, you know. So like there was a lot of light going into the dark, you know, and people were scared. They were like, "Whoa." So I stayed there for like, I was in and out, but I woke up in like 3 days after that, which would have been the 29th. Okay, so the following year was in AA, right? Number one, 11, 11, 11. Seven is for what? The archangels, 7 colors of the rainbow, 7 vowels in my whole name. Uh, 4 + 3 is 7. Fourth year. What is this 40s? Where's the 40 at? Oh yeah. In 2014 would have been the fourth year of the tens, right? I'm in my 40s. That year I was 39. 9 and 3 is 12. I just thought of that. 9 and 3 is 12. There's the 12 again. 1 and 2 is 3 from the 3 years from now, the anniversary. And now what's going on now is just wow, right? Look at the videos. Look what I did last year. So last year was 2016. I'm going to go back to 2015. This is called time traveling, everybody. This is how we time travel. It exists inside. It is inside of you. Nothing is outside of you. This is all fake. Everything exists inside of you. If you think it, it's there. It's already done. So we are time traveling, folks. Let's go back and forth. All right, I just got back out of 2014 to back to here in 2017 to add for the 3 years because 4 and 3 is 7, right? And I'm in my 40s, 4 to 10 fucking years. When did I turn 40? 2015. So in 2015, what is that? That's 6 and the 2 and 8, right? The 6 for June 6th, and the 26th day, right, is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. So I was 40 in 2015, fifth year of the tens. There's that 5. 40 was a big number for me. So that following year in 2015 in June was about the same time I was looking to get I was in AA. It was in AA for court, and this is when this all started. I'm looking for the fuck where I gotta go, right? Looking up soul searching, Akashic records, all this occult, all these things, because it's out there. So, boom, I got hooked up with Reiki. Okay, so 2015 would have been my 8. It would have been my 8th. No, 2015 was the 9th personal year. Okay, so that whole cycle, that whole 9-year cycle had to end fast, and it did because in the 8th personal year, all that shit went down, right? Yes, 2014, all that shit went down. 2015 was my 9th personal year. So everything was, like I said, it was June. Boom, 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 boom. I was in Reiki. I was Reiki 2 by the end of the year. It had to get done, right? The cycle had to get done. Because the following year was my personal year 1. Okay, so the whole cycle is beginning now. So from what I was doing in that 9th year, and even in the 8th year, is now happening, right? It's blossoming now. You understand? So it's not like they're not going to come on our fucking lap. It's happening now. See how long it took? Right? You see how long these things take? Manifestation. Cycles. Patterns. So, now we are in, let's see, the 9th year. What happened right off the rip? January 2nd, I went and got Arcturian attunement. And right away, they came and visit me. We went up and seen some, we went up to Arcturus, and they showed me the the mothership, and we have our own light body ships that we can go to whenever you want, for healing, for healing yourself, and when you're healing yourself, you get to know yourself, you get to be aware of your being and who the fuck you are, so you can heal your other person, because that's why we're here, to heal each other and interact with each other. That's what it's about, to get through. Brothers going through bad times. I'm going through bad times. We all go through bad times. Life is horrible, yes. We understand that. Right? We understand that shit. But the dream is the reality. But anyway, in the 9th year, all this shit went down. So 1 month after another, boom, 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 boom. I became a master, Reiki master, and I did all these things, and I had to get all this experience. I felt like I had to fly through the year, because it was my 9th year. So the following year would have been 2016. Last year. No, this year. No, last year. 15, 16. 2016. Okay, so 2016, everything was rushed. That was the last. 2016 was a universal year number 9, right? So universally, everything was being rushed, but it was my personal year number 1. So this is what was weird, because that whole year, 2016, was a universally, the cycles were ending, right? So whoever I needed to bring in and do all these things had to be happening that fast. But personally, it was all about new opportunities, you know? It was all opportunities, new opportunities everywhere. So after that, that whole year was 2016. That was the whole Arcturian thing. Yeah. So we go to about June of 2000 last year. So if you see the pattern in June, there's like all these transitions going on in June and in January, so around my birthday. So, you know, all these things happen, and if you look around you, what's happening, and it all reflects, you know, it all comes back down to you. It's all teaching you something, you know. Just to see where I've been for the past 3 years, it amazes me. And so last year was my personal year number 1, is when I started all this. I started the YouTube. I started, what else I started? I started to get out and just to start talking to people about Reiki and sacred spaces. And I started my my witch, because I had to surrender to the fact that, yes, I'm a fucking witch. That's what it is. I'm a witch that is here to bring upon healing for everyone, self-healing, and for everyone to heal, because we heal through laughter. Because this shit don't exist. It doesn't exist. It's there, but it don't exist. That's plain and simple. So anyway, that's just a little something about how patterns and numbers and how everything's shit is connected, and just to when you write this shit out and see, like, holy shit, like all these other things keep coming to you, and you just trust the imagination, trust what it's taking you, you know, trust trust it, trust why it's showing you this. Why is it showing me this? Why? It's just crazy shit. So that whole year last year was one experience, you know, and now this year, if you think of, like, you know, the Sun King, right? Like, let's think of the wheel, like the beginning of the wheel, from Yule to fucking half midpoint. It's all about light, right? And then it's about dark at the second point, right? And that's how the whole cycle's been going, like in June, because June is the sun month. You know, it's the highest, and it starts to decline. So that's how the energy is going to flow for, you know, around personally and universally. So that's how that shit works. That's how I've been seeing this shit work. So anyway, just a little number something for you guys, and whatever happens happens after that. I don't know. So now we're on a new roll. We're coming up with just getting through this summer right now. You know, just looking back to see. It's all about looking back to see the past year. What were we thinking about? What were we doing? What was going on? And things are gonna come fast. So on that heavy note, I love you guys, and be cool, be real. You know, maybe all that other good stuff. Be inspiring and fucking encouraging. And I'll see you soon because we got something coming up. I love you guys. See you.